It's Christmas time here in Central Texas, which means it's a smooth, 75 degrees outside.
Ho, ho, ho!
No, I don't go ho, ho, ho. Fake news.
Fake news. Yeah.
Midwinter Nights.
Yeah, so this is one, if folks hadn't seen it before, I'm sure if you've, in the whiskey world, you've heard about it.
Obviously, it's from High West, and...
High West, it's a LE, so it only comes out once a year, and it comes out typically in December. You might ask, what is Midwinter's Night Dram?
I don't even know what it is. I wouldn't ask that, but
Okay.
Sacks at home.
For the people that don't know, so it's going to be a combination of their Rendezvous Rye.
Yeah, which is...
It's just their blended straight rye. So back in the day, now this is an old bottle, so and I didn't look it up before we started this, but they used to source from MGP.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so...
They're based out of Park City, Utah. Right near the ski slope.
And I haven't bought any High West stuff for...
Quite a while now.
Quite a while. Actually, you know what? Grab the cask collection, the rum finish, from our buddy, because I bought that, a year ago?
Tried 2 years ago at this
2
point.
years ago? So it's still bottle wise, so they're still sourcing MGP.
Mm-hmm.
So they haven't really gotten their production line up to date.
Which makes sense.
The way it should.
Well, it is Utah. It's hard
to do stuff, right?
Age whiskey there.
But, so this is a combination of the Rendezvous Rye and another unnamed rye, but mostly Rendezvous Rye. And then they age them, they dump all the barrels, and then they take said whiskey and they age it in white port barrels, right? And there's no particular time that they age them in. It could be, 3 months, it could be 6 months, it could be a year, could be 2 years. Who knows how long they do with it.
Whereas under other circumstances, I am a snob when it comes to age statements. I really like a nice age statement. I like it when it's extremely transparent on where everything comes from. High West isn't very forthright about where all the juice comes from.
Well, they tell you where it's from for the most part, but they don't give you any age.
No.
And so that's one of, if just to kind of veer off a little bit, that's one of the knocks about Midwinter. So
because this is a extremely hard to find bottle.
And it's very expensive.
I mean, what is it sitting at? 200 these days?
MSRP is 150-ish.
Okay.
That's MSRP. That's what I paid for this is Act 10, and so on the bottom, that's how you know what it is. So this is Act 10, Scene 6. That's
whereas
Act
the older
9.
bottle is Act 9, Scene 4.
And so they're probably up to 12, 13, Act 14, who knows, because this is one of the things. Is it delicious?
Absolutely.
Yes. At $150, I bought 3 total. And they were offered from the back. Mm-hmm. Right? So I bought Act 9 for me. I bought Act 10 for me.
And he bought Act 10
for me. And then I bought Act 10 for you. And so last year, up in Dallas, these were selling for between $190 and probably $220 based on the store you would go to. So, point being, the fact that I own 2 bottles, you owned 1. So when people would come to me, it's like, oh, CO, Midwinter's is selling across the street for $215 or $220. I'm like, I'll let other people buy them. Because that's the thing. So is there a difference between the different acts?
Yes.
100%. My personal favorite is Act 9.
Mm-hmm.
You like Act 10 a little bit better, from what I remember you telling me, because when we tried Act 10, I'm like, oh, it's not as good as 9. And you're like, dude, Act 10's still pretty good. I'm like, it is. It's just
I'd have to try Act 9 again to see if I like it more. But
right.
Either way, there are differences. However, it's a pretty consistent release.
Yeah, and here's the thing. It's very good. So I would say this. If you don't own a bottle, if you see it out in the wild,
and you have the finances to justify it
at a reasonably close to retail price, because it's still at retail, it's still around $150.
And notably, we're going to get the detriments out of the way before I go on praising it. It usually sits at about 100 proof.
It's less.
Act 9 is 49.3%, so a nice 98.6%.
This is the same with 10. So it's a lower proof.
Yep.
It's a lower proof, but the complexity, and I've said this a million times before, I think ryes do really well with finishing barrels.
Yes, they do, because the rye spice stands up a lot more rather than getting wiped out in the sweetness. And as I was building super earlier, dime for dime, this is my favorite limited release.
Yeah.
Out of all of them, you got the little book, you've got the Bookers, you got all of them.
Yeah, those aren't LEs, but like a once a year thing, and it's hard, right? You've got like Four Roses LEs, you've got your Buffalo Trace LEs, stuff like that. But as far as finishing products, like this has always been, like you said, one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Just because it's
not necessarily the best. After all, I'm sure it would only be more impressive if it was at cash strength. But it's not.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That would be interesting.
That would be fun.
However, all that in mind, I still like it.
Yeah,
I still really, really like it.
Still very minty.
It's minty, yes, but it's rich and jammy.
Yeah, typical MGP.
I mean, look at the color on that. Isn't that?
But yeah, the jamminess, the stewed fruits. Oh yeah, I'm not going to do too many tasting notes because that's just
unnecessary. It's Midwinter Nights.
Yeah, enjoy. I mean, when you talk about drinking good whiskey,
that's good whiskey.
This is really good whiskey. Now, like I said, for me, I got my hands on 2 bottles. I was really lucky. Back-to-back years,
yes.
I got you a bottle. So after that, I was good, and I'm done chasing it. And as you can tell by how much is drank out of both of them,
I mean,
these are years and years old.
We only drink it once a year, if that.
Yeah.
Because it's so hard to find.
Yeah, but for Christmas time, I mean, this is what I thought about earlier. For like a Christmas whiskey.
Yeah.
This is
hard to beat.
Hard to beat. It's spicy because of the rye. It's spearminty, but it plays really well with the white port barrels that they age it in. Even though the proof's low, like it is, it's sub 100 proof.
But it is rye whiskey, so
it's still spicy.
Yes.
Right.
Still has a little bit of get up and go.
Yeah. And for a company, they're able to maximize their profits because they can proof it down to where it still tastes really good, and they can squeeze a few extra 100,
especially since they're finishing it in
white port,
which is not easy to find.
And it's probably not cheap. We have a rare character finished in white port,
and rare character.
It's really good.
It's really good.
But the point is white port finished whiskeys really good.
Really good.
Really good.
Conversely, really expensive.
Yeah, and they're going to be pricey because regular port barrels are regular port barrels.
Yeah, you got that.
But when you get a white port, those are few and far between. Mm-hmm. So when you see them, they're going to be pricey barrels, which means the whiskey that goes in the glass is going to be pricey as well. But this is phenomenal.
I love it for bits.
Yeah.
There's just something about that, how that dark fruit, like that, like you say, it's stewed fruit, how that plays with the rice spice. That's just something very remarkable. I mean, I think you said that the closest you can get to a shelfer when compared to Midwinter Nights is offering from Sagamore.
Oh, yeah, I think it's the sherry finish.
Yeah, it's the sherry cask finish.
Yeah, and it's close, but
it's not the same.
I would backtrack and say the closest that I would come to Midwinter's is our buddy's rare character single barrel finished in port barrels.
In white port specifically?
White port, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's...
I mean, they really...
That bottle, I have to hide it because it's...
There's probably a reason why you don't see a lot of white port on the shelf, and that it is so hard to make. Yeah. It's so expensive to make.
Yeah, it's really good, so... Anyway, I guess the long and the short of it is, if you've never had it... Here's my question to you. If you've never owned a Midwinter's, and you had to have it, would you pay $200 a bottle to get one?
Mm-hmm.
To get one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I would too.
Easy. It was like with the Jameson 18 cash strength.
Right.
It was like when I bought it a couple of years ago, it was $150, $180.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought 2 on impact.
Right.
Yeah. One for you and one for me.
Yeah, I know. I still have it. Thank you. But yeah,
it's like at a certain point, you know, if you're never going to see it again, or at least it's going to be hard to come by, and you're just dying to have it, it's like, all right, eat the cost, drink it once every year.
Yeah, it's a one time. Now this is kind of on the same level as that.
You gotta think about it like it's a gift to yourself.
Yeah. If you can find it at retail and you don't have one, obviously it's a buy.
Obviously.
If you can find it a couple years in a row, buy just to have a comparison,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because I can tell the difference between the two, but once again, it's such an expensive bottle of whiskey that it's not something you're just gonna.
Unless you're really drowning in gold.
Yeah, then buy a bunch of them.
As you please. However, having 1 or 2 bottles, that's more than enough for our purposes.
Yeah. So hopefully this helps a little bit. You kind of know where it starts from. You know what it's aged in. Now, like I said, there's no age statement, but it's a minimum of 4 years in the original oak barrels. White port barrels, we don't know how long it sits, but I'm guessing by the flavor of it, I'm going to guess between, this is a ridiculous guess, but 6 to 18 months. I know that's a broad guess.
No, that's
But
narrowing it down.
in Utah,
Yeah.
it's cold.
It's damn cold.
Right? So it takes a little longer to extract those flavors out of those port barrels, right? So this isn't the newest one. I've seen advertisements for them, but it's one of those bottles, like once you get 1 or 2 of them, it kind of, you know, what's it called? Quenches your thirst.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, okay, I got 2. Unless you're just the biggest fan of Midwinters and you got to hook up somewhere and then you just buy them every year just to, you know, have the collection. And
which would be cool.
It would be pretty
if
dope.
you have that.
But even at retail at $150, $159, it's an expensive bottle.
It's a very expensive bottle.
And if you're paying secondary, you're paying, you know, 200-ish plus a little bit. So.
And we never pay secondary. But if you can find it at retail, you can get it. You won't regret it.
Yeah,
It's
especially
phenomenal.
if you've never had it, right? It's such a unique blend. And like I said, they don't really go into it on the label. Shouldn't have ate a little bit of that burger, bro.
You'll be alright.
It's kind of barking at me a little bit, but
You'll be fine.
yeah, to know that it's the Rendezvous Rye, right? Even though this says limited supply, whatever, they make a bunch of it.
Make tons of it.
You know, aged in white port barrels. It's super unique. It's super cool. I mean, this is one of those we joked earlier about, you know, the joke we made earlier about, you know, rye. You can only drink it when it's cold or whatever.
This is
one of those, it really makes sense when it's cold because it's, you know, spearminty, it's spicy with the rye spice, and then with that white port barrel is very jammy, very dark fruits. Like it's just a good like yin and yang type thing. And this on a cold day or a cold evening is phenomenal. So yeah.
And to that end, I would raise a toast to all of you who have been watching the channel this year.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for tolerating us. We'll enjoy your company so long as you continue to endure ours. A Merry Christmas to you. And a Merry Christmas to you, Father.
Merry Christmas, y'all. Merry Christmas, buddy.